Sharky, Mr. Birthday Boy. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Newcastle United 4, Aston Villa 0. That was 3 points on your birthday of the day. What do you make of that today?
They're the perfect birthday present. 29 today. I also got a stadium message as well over the Tannoy at half time from
nice.
my girlfriend, so I was happy about that. It was unexpected, but what a day. I mean, still in the top 4, and we ride on to the next game, but we're looking more and more confident and assured of what we're doing each and every game. We look solid, from back to front. I thought the game itself, I thought the first half the referee was abysmal. He just kept stop starting the game. A lot of the time it was stopped for a long period of time. This whole rule of when players get injured, they need to go to the side of the pitch and walk around if they have to, not just stroll along the pitch like the keeper did. And then obviously they're shaking hands and they're starting to slowing the game down. I felt like we were always in control of the first half, and it was the penalty which set we up to go on to win the game. I think that killed Villa, because in my opinion Villa come up here for a point, and their game plan wasn't executed very well. Second half, I knew we'd come out the traps, looking for that second, and I mean the goals were fantastic, and even Miggy, scoring past the team that Jack Grealish supports, Aston Villa, and it was an absolute worldie. Yeah, Jack Grealish supports Aston Villa, and he's rubbing it in even more. 7 goals now for the season for Miggy. I just thought we were fantastic second half. We showed what we can do when the game can flow, and the referee sort of gets in control of the game. He wasn't much better, let's be fair, but that said, 4-0 could have been 7 or 8.
Certainly could have been. I mean, not to mention 2 goals from our number 9 as well.
Oh, Callum Wilson, fantastic. The first goal, the penalty, I mean, never in doubt. Callum Wilson is ruthless from the spot. And the same around the box, I thought the header was well worked. Miggy and Trippier, linking up very well. Ball goes in, great header. And I thought Olsen, the keeper, the substitute keeper, wasn't very good this afternoon. I mean, he couldn't catch a cold, could he? Let's be honest. So, but no, I said I thought it was a fantastic second goal, and I think the second goal all but killed Villa off. I say it killed them off in the first goal. The second goal for me was the assurance goal, because I watched Villa today and I thought they were really, really poor. They're like a confidence side, they'll win one game and then they'll be so poor the next.
Yeah, I mean, and Tyrone Mings, sorry, but what an abysmal defender he is.
He has to be one of the worst defenders in this Premier League. There's no organisation about the guy, lack of communication. Reminds me a little bit about Lascelles at times, a bit all over the place. Yeah, I mean, if you watch Folly TV, he calls him 50 pence head. That's what I mean, but honestly, he had a nightmare the day. But, who cares? We don't have Tyrone Mings, we've got Botman at the back, so who cares?
Well, that's it, isn't it? It was good to see Joelinton get a goal today as well. I thought his holder play was really good for me today as well.
I thought Joelinton was quite good, actually. On the ball, I thought he was very good at his distribution. I thought the goal was actually really good. At the end of the day, you've got to be intelligent in that situation. When the keeper, sort of tries to save, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Again, he just folds it in, and puts it as a sort of through his legs, whatever it was. Anyway, it goes in the back of the net, and yeah, it's a safe 3-0. We're in cruise control, and you're probably going to go on to Miggy's 4th goal as well, which...
As soon as I knew he struck that, I knew that was in the back of the net.
Can I just say that was an absolute thundercunt into the top bins. Keeper had absolutely no chance. I think he's still stretching now, but he still kind of get it. I mean, to be fair, you could put 4 or 5 keepers in there and he still wasn't going to save it. So, but I say Miggy deserves that. He deserves that quality goal at the Gallagher end. He's been phenomenal. He's been criticised, by opposition fans. He's been criticised by, the likes of Jack Grealish, and he's shown, what a true professional footballer that he is, that he can do it in the Premier League. And, at the end of the day, he can only get better, and we want to see Miggy, perform, 100% at his max at a Newcastle United trip.
Absolutely. Southampton away next Sunday. Do you know what? To me, that's another 3 points down there.
It should be another 3 points. It's obviously a long way to go, but we're in full confidence. We've got a strong side that are, playing for the badge. They're playing for Eddie. Everyone is United at the minute, and we're going into every game knowing that we can win it, and that's the sort of attitude you want to see. This time last year, we couldn't get any wins. We were bottom of the league and confidence was low, but how the tables have turned and how, we're performing like the community want to see, what us fans want to see. We say, we just want to see honest, football. We want to see, a team that tries. it gives 100%. And this is what we're seeing under Eddie Howe, and he deserves a lot of credit. And can I just say as well, Eddie Howe deserves the Manager of the Month for October this month. If he does not get it, there's something wrong behind the scenes at the Premier League, because this manager is phenomenal.
He certainly is. Well,
Eddie Howe is our king.
Yeah, you are. So brilliant. Thank you, generous. Lawrence, Newcastle United 4, Aston Villa 0. That's another team we've absolutely put a bit on our home turf today.
Yep, absolutely. And just started the second half really well. After we scored the penalty from Wilson, then he's got another goal. Thankfully, VAR did not rule it out because they did check. I mean, they would have been shooting, they did, but then Joelinton gets his first season in front of the Brazil manager. By the way, also Wilson scoring twice in front of Gareth Southgate, and then Almiron that strike.
I mean, just soon as Miggy struck that, I knew that was in the back of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Just his form, 7 goals already this season. He's got to have Player of the Month, Eddie Howe Manager of the Month.
Yeah, not to mention 2 goals from our number 9 as well.
Yeah, I was really hoping he'd get a hat-trick, but wasn't to be.
Well, no, he wasn't far away because he hit the bar. Murphy hit the post. So after the 4th goal, we were looking for more goals as well, I've got to say. But I didn't like the way Villa were time wasting in terms of the injuries and all that.
Well, it's karma. The fact though, time wasting in the first half at 0-0. Probably a bit unfortunate that Martinez has had to go off for them, then number 1 keeper. But yeah, that was shocking from them, all that time wasting.
I mean, and Mings, what a woeful defender he is.
Exactly. Honestly, he better not be going to the World Cup. I mean, if he gets in over Dan Burn, imagine Twitter reaction.
Yeah, I mean, just... well, it just seems we got the penalty is when we then started to take control of the game, wasn't it?
Yep. A bit of a frustrating first half, but as I said, we got the 2 goals quite early on in the second half, and the game was practically done at that point.
Certainly was, wasn't it? I mean, I said good to see Joelinton get the goal today. I mean, he couldn't have missed from there, could he, as well?
Nope, just a good play to, Wilson had the shot parried out, and Joelinton just easy finish for him.
Yep, absolutely. Well, we've got Southampton away a week tomorrow. Do you know what? 3 points down there, I believe.
Yeah, we can definitely get the 3 points. Won't be easy, they've got a point. They'll beat Chelsea, they've got a draw off Arsenal, but yeah, definitely should be looking to get 3 points.
I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't. Look at the way we're playing at the moment.
Absolutely.
So I believe we can do it against Southampton as well.
Thank you.
There you go. John, Newcastle United 4, Aston Villa 0. That's another team on our home turf we've took apart today.
Oh, tell you what, the first half, I didn't feel that great, to be honest with you, given the barrel away sort of thing. What Eddie Howe's done for the second half, what he said to the players at half time, has totally changed the game. I mean, look, at the end of the day, right, 3 points, great result, and I tell you what, they came out all cylinders, Pete. And I tell you what, Pete, I mean, they have turned up. They have showed us that this team are going to go for bigger, better things this season, man.
Absolutely, yes. Of course, 2 goals from our number 9 today as well. Great to see him back on the score sheet at home as well.
Great penalty as well, by the way. I thought he was going to go and put an end cap for a minute, but then I quickly realised he put it in the middle. I thought, what a penalty by that guy. He's definitely handball, no question about that. But look, second half, he got a good header in, checked out by VAR. He was absolutely fine on that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, I thought Cal had a great game today. I really thought he did.
Yep, absolutely. I thought Joelinton was superb for me today as well. He was good that he was quick enough to get on the rebound. When their keeper Olsen parried it out.
Yeah, I mean, I love Joelinton now. I mean, this guy is playing like a £40 million player. I mean, look, Eddie Howe pops to him, by the way. He found a position, and I tell you what, he grabs it. Joelinton, I think he's been improved game by game, week by week, right? He plays on the left-hand side of the day, but I don't want to see him on the left-hand side, you know what I mean? Because I don't think he's effective enough. However, in the midfield, he's a unit, and that's his best position for me. But the bad news is, Pete, he's got to sit to his book in the day. He'll be out for the Southampton game.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, he's got 5 bookings, so he won't be playing.
Oh,
It'll be a massive miss.
He will. I thought I couldn't remember if it was him or Longstaff who got booked. If it was Julian and that's a 5th booking, that is a bit of a blow, really, for us there, definitely. Miggy, we've got to talk about him again. I mean, I just knew that as soon as he struck that, I just knew that was in.
Shouldn't change from Biggie Hammer on, it should be Biggie Stardust. Because this guy is a star of the meeting, right? 7 goals this season, right? This guy scored. Yeah, don't get us wrong, I was the biggest critic, right? Saying he's not good enough for the Premier League. But what he's done this season, he worked hard, in pre-season, got some goals, and turn of the season, this guy cannot stop scoring goals. That goal lift the roof at St James's Park, and I tell you something, right, if he doesn't get player of the month, right, there's got to be a Stuart to speak, because at the end of the day, right, this guy is going to get double figures, he's going to be my player of the season, and you know what? Everyone's picking up Saka, he's saying that he's the best right side midfielder, yeah, it's good, I think he's fantastic, but Miggy is right there this season.
Absolutely. So, Tyrell Mings, what an abysmal defender he is today, and we give him absolute nightmares today.
I tell you what though, you don't get much sleep I need after this performance, man, but I can understand why Stevie G dropped him as captain, by the way, right? But Tyrell Mings, I think, he is shocking, Pete, you know what I mean? I just don't rate this guy at all whatsoever. Yeah, he's a big unit, but at the end of the day, he cannot defend properly. That's his problem.
He kind of got in the World Cup as well.
Oh man, if he goes to the World Cup, then Southgate needs to be sacked after that sort of thing. But Sven Botman taught him how to defend properly. I run out of importance of this guy. Again, that block in the first half demonstrates why this guy's a world beater. He's 22 years old, right? And I'll tell you something, right? If he does get in the start in the World Cup, right, then, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, it's benefits to us. He'll be going to the World Cup. When he gets in the back three, then I'm not going to be more than because I want him fit, coming back sort of thing. So, yeah, I think he's quality.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Southampton away a week tomorrow. That's another 3 points, I think, down there as well.
Doable. I don't think Southampton's that great, I'm not going to lie, but you don't know which Southampton's going to turn up. Yeah, they drew against Arsenal last week, I get it, but their home form hasn't been great. We could go there and actually get a win, because Southampton, you don't know what they're going to turn up. Ralph, he's under pressure, by the way, but we can get 3 points against Southampton. We can get 3 points against any team. We are not scared of this team at all whatsoever. Or any team, you know what I mean? You're going to go there, we're going to dominate teams, and it's the question scoring goals at the back of the net. If we can do that, mega.
Absolutely. Brilliant, thank you.
Right, I mean, the media, the press, the journalists who hate Newcastle United, right? They do not want us in the top 4. They don't want us to do well. Go and do one, because you know what? We're going to get top 4 this season. We have to compete, right? We're thriving, we're striving, yeah? And you know what? Let's do this and shut these lot up.
Absolutely.